Hello everybody and welcome to the podcast. My name is Zach Forster and I hope you all enjoy. So today we'll be talking about Vlad Dracula. Vlad Dracula was also known as Vlad the Impaler and Vlad Tapes. He was the ruler of Wallachia, which is now called Romania, and was known for being a cruel leader. It is estimated that he killed 20,000 to 300,000 people. He almost always tortured his victims before killing them. Vlad Dracula was both feared and loved throughout Romania. He also had a fictional character based off him, which created movies, literature, and more. The character Dracula and Vlad Dracula have many similarities. There is no doubt the character is based off Vlad the Impaler. Vlad was known for impaling his enemies on a stake, which shares a resemblance to how vampires are killed. Dracula loathes holy objects. This is related to how Vlad Dracula had a renunciation of the church. In a novel entitled Dracula, he needed blood to survive. But there is no proper evidence supporting that Tapes drank blood. However, there is evidence that he shed blood to promote his lifelong goals. He often dined with guests before killing them, and he was known to have taken meals outdoors and eat them in front of his tortured and dying victims. Vlad Dracula was born in Siasora, Transylvania, in 1431. He was the ruler of Wallachia and died in Bucharest, Romania in 1476. He ruled over Wallachia 3 times, or 8 years total, and died at 45 in battle. Vlad Dracula lived through many events in his life that changed him forever. When he was 12, his fathers and his brothers, as well as him, were imprisoned by the Turks. Vlad and one of his brothers were then given to the Turks by his father in order of loyalty. 5 years later, his father and brother were killed by the Turks. At 18, Dracula obtained the throne for the first time. At 25, he obtained the throne for a second time, and his reign of terror truly began. 6 years later, he encountered 2 Catholic monks. One of these monks were honest on his opinions of Vlad, so Vlad impaled the monk. Dracula then became ruler for a 3rd time. In his time of a ruler, he killed hundreds of thousands of people total. And now for the inquiry question. How does Vlad Dracula affect our world today? Vlad Dracula is still significant today because he was the ruler of Wallachia. There is also a fictional character written after him called Dracula. Dracula starred in a best-selling novel that inspired vampires and movies that are still being made today. An example of this is the movie Dracula Untold. Vlad tortured his victims by impaling them with a wooden stake, which is where he got his name from. Many people thought Vlad the Impaler was a fair ruler and a great soldier, but others disagreed and thought the opposite. Thanks for listening.